So you like a girl, but you aren't sure if she likes you back. You've tried to make your moves, but it doesn't seem like there's any progress there. It's easy to miss her subtle hints about you if you're too much in your own head, worrying about the whole situation. You may not know it, but she might have already signaled to you before that she likes you back. To help you avoid that from happening again, here are 11 signs to watch out for that tell you that you're on her mind. 1. She messages you out of nowhere. There have been times before where you were going about your daily routines when you suddenly see that she sent you a photo. She then tells you that it reminded her of you. Maybe it was a quote from a book you shared with her one time, or an event you eventually want to attend. Whatever it may be, it tells you something with certainty, that you were on her mind. She remembered you, whether it be something you said or wanted to do. If she said that someone's laugh reminded her of you, that would also very telling that she thinks about you more than you might realize. 2. You've caught her glancing at you. Multiple times, you're sitting across from each other in a room. While you focus on what you're doing, almost every time you look up, you meet her gaze. You spot her checking you out, looking down at your shoes, or just looking right at you. What would make this more suspicious is if she quickly looks away, pretending as if she's thinking about something else. It's important to make sure if she does this often. It's also possible that she was looking at you often because you might have been sitting in front of a sign she wants to read, or that you were wearing something brightly colored, so it would naturally attract the eyes. But if you catch her looking at you despite none of that, that could mean she's thinking of you. 3. She asks about you. You're with your friends and someone starts asking how you're doing and what your plans for the week are. This might strike you as odd since you know your friend, and this isn't the kind of question they would ask. They then might tell you that the only reason they're asking is because she asked them to. You might start to wonder why she wants to know if you're doing well and if you're free on a specific date. If she didn't ask about anyone else, this could be a clear sign that you're more special than other people. She's thinking about you, maybe getting ready to ask you out. 4. She always gravitates towards you. When you're at a party together, she always seems to be there by your side to keep you company. When you're at an event, it's the same thing. She might even make casual small talk with you, trying to get a conversation going. What might look like a friendly gesture here might actually be her way of trying to get you to notice her. She's taking the initiative to talk to you, even if the place is surrounded with other people to approach. 5. She's often touching your arm. When you're talking to each other, she has a tendency to grab your arm gently when she laughs at something you said. Or when you aren't feeling the best after having a stressful argument with someone, she reaches out and gives you a gentle pat or even a hug to show her support. While you might be used to this, try to observe if she's this way with others as well. If you notice that she's only ever touchy when you're together, that could mean that she sees you as someone she's closer to than anyone else. 6. She's more gentle with you than with others. When she's talking to you, she's always very kind and soft-spoken. She doesn't seem intimidating at all. When you make a mistake, she can quickly forgive you. You might have thought that she was always like this, but then you see her at work with other people, and it's almost as if she's a different person. She's strict with others, and she has a serious face that lets people know that she's not someone you'd want to mess with. 7. She's constantly smiling when you're together. When you think back at the moments you've shared together, you can't remember walking away from any of those moments feeling frustrated or stressed. It's as if every time you've spent time together, it's a wholesome and fun experience. Laughs come easy, and you never feel awkward about what to talk about, since there are rarely any awkward pauses. You might have never even seen her pout or frown since every time you talk, she's beaming. 8. She blushes when you compliment her. Although you're used to seeing her often, maybe on a particular day she's wearing something you find really nice. She's wearing a lovely dress, or her hair looks extra nice today. You could be having a casual conversation when you mention that you like her outfit, or that she looks good today. You might have caught her way off guard since the next thing you know, her cheeks might be turning red, and she has to excuse herself for a bit. 9. She's clumsier when you're together. When you see her walking around, she seems confident. She looks straight and walks with a commanding presence. But when you bump into each other, it's almost as if that image crumbles apart. She begins to hesitate when she speaks to you, tripping on her words, hopping from one topic to another. She might even spill her drink or cause something to fall when you're together. 10. She remembers small details about you. While talking, you mentioned in passing how much you love a certain band or that you hate pickles in your burger. Then the next time you see each other, she surprises you with merchandise from your favorite band. She might have said that she just saw it and it reminded her of you, so she wanted to get it for you. When you're eating out together with your other friends, she might tell the waiter to take out the pickles in the burger since you said you hated it. It could be such a minor detail for you that you might have even forgotten that you said it to her. But she remembers. 11. She goes out of her way for you. You might have mentioned that it's already past dinner time, but you still haven't eaten since you've been drowning in work. You thought you were simply ranting to her about how stressed you are, but in reality, she's actually taking note. A few moments later, you see her surprising you with your favorite takeout food. She went through all the trouble to order food you love and deliver it herself to you. This lets you know that you're special to her and that she cares about you, even if she may not have mentioned it directly before. Once you've spotted these signs, you might want to bring it up to her and talk about it. If you don't actually feel the same way, you should let it be clear to her. That way, you aren't wasting her time and leading her on. But if you do feel the same way, this is your chance to let her know. Before you confront her about it, you could pull the same moves she pulled on you too. You could randomly send her photos of things that remind you of her. You could surprise her with her favorite snack that she mentioned only in passing. Doing these could make the flirting that much more exciting, leading up to when you decide to talk to her about it, unless she brings it up to you first. Let her know soon, or else she might think you aren't interested in her.